didn't tell you guys this yet. So we got for both days, we got two of the best commentators in the game. We got Don Underwood. We all know Don Underwood, legend arm wrestler, and you know, he's been doing a lot of commentary lately. Everybody's talking so greatly about it. You know, he's just really good on the mic. And then we got Mox Tobin, which some people don't know of him yet, but he used to work for WAL, was the commentary there, and he's also a very good puller out of Florida. So yeah, we got both of them on commentary. So it's going to be a great day of commentary for the matches and all. And then the next big match that we're going to talk about, this one is really, really exciting to me. We went to Australia for this one. We got the #1 Australian arm, Lachlan Adair, and we're bringing him in to Tulsa, Oklahoma, to be pulling Pavlo. And this match is going to be a war, left hand. We know that Lachlan has just won the over the top 2 in Australia. He won $10,000. I don't know if you guys seen, but he went against that big dude from New Zealand. He's got the tattoos on his face. I mean, he looks like a superhero villain. You know, his name's Mai Tawenga. I don't know if I said that right, but I'm trying.
But yeah,
Matty Morris.
There you go. Well, Lachlan got the win that day, 10K. Amazing day for him. We also know that Pavlo had his hands full. You know, he had a super match with the GOAT, both hands, right and left. You know, he put up a good battle, right hand, but he didn't get the win. But he did look very dominating, left hand, and he got the win over John that day, which anytime you beat John Brzenk, that's something to talk about. The thing that really interests me about this match, and this is why we set this match, is when Lachlan first came in here into the States, he went and pulled, back in January, we had him pull Todzilla. You know, Lachlan's only 6 years in the sport. You know, what can you expect going against Todzilla? I mean, the dude is one of the strongest men on this planet. So it was real hard to judge where Lachlan's right hand is. So when I was looking for a match for Lachlan, I wanted to find someone that we could really get some good intel after this match. So that's where I found Pavlo. Pavlo is currently ranked in the 242 class, both right hand and left hand in the hook rankings. He's #5 for both arms. So when I seen that, I'm like, oh, this is a perfect starting point for Lachlan. Lachlan gets the win that day. We know he's in the top 5 in the 242s left hand. If he doesn't, we know that he's somewhere under the 5th spot. So that's why I really think this is an interesting match. And not to mention, I mean, both guys look like they're freaking bodybuilders, both ripped as hell, unbelievably muscled out. So, I mean, it just looks the part. It just looks like that perfect arm wrestling match. So, Sam, what's your thoughts on that match, bro? Are you excited about this one?
Yeah, this one's gonna be a good match. I have met Pavlo and I've pulled Pavlo, and he's just a down to earth good guy, amazing puller, super strong. I'm gonna have to go with Pavlo.
Okay.
I think he'll pull it out one way or another.
Corey, what are you thinking, bro?
I've met Pablo a couple times, and dude, he is a tank. I mean, he is a solid tank, and I'm going to go with him too. I agree with Sam again on this one.
Okay, Kane, what's your thoughts, bro? Left hand. What do we think? We think Lachlan has anything for Pavlo, or is he being outmatched right now?
I think it's a good match. There's going to be a lot of score at that table, but I'm going to go with Pavlo.
Wow. Okay, we got really one-sided here. I didn't expect that one. Jeff, let's hear your thoughts, bro. What are you thinking between Pavlo and Lachlan Adair?
Pablo's probably just going to be too big, too much for him. They got kind of close to the same style on the table, so that weight's going to play a factor.
Okay, well, I mean, they're the same weight. I think Pablo's about 242, and I think Lachlan's going to be coming in at like 250. And mind you, both of them have abs and ripped as hell at those weights, which is crazy.
I thought Lachlan was a little smaller than that, but
yeah, no, Lachlan's jacked, bro, and Lachlan, I think he's about 6 foot, 6'1". You know, he's another tank.
Pablo's strong though. I mean, I've seen him a few times at tournaments. So I would say Pablo's probably gonna win.
Okay. And Ricky, what are we thinking, bro?
Right here we got a matchup of stopping power and very positive power. I don't know. I think Lachlan has something to prove coming out here right now because he's fighting for it. He's fighting for everything right now. Everyone keeps kind of, is he there? Is he not there? And we all know his right arm is dominant, but his left, I'd say either way. But I'm gonna go for Lachlan on this one because I wanna see him come up.
Very cool. Roman, what's your thoughts, bro?
I would agree with Ricky. The only thing that Pavlo is my friend. And definitely I would want to, I'll say Pavlo, just even realistically. The only thing Pavlo needs to turn from teddy bear into grizzly bear, because I think Lachlan is a little bit faster than Pavlo. Pavlo is taken for granted the strength that he was able to use against others, but he will probably want to be really a little bit more cautious with Lachlan. But I don't know his Lachlan's left. All I've seen is right hand. So we'll see what happens against Pavlo. But I would say Pavlo is my favorite there.
Hey, so I just want to give you guys a little tidbit on when Lachlan came out with our event in January against Todzilla. It was me, Travis, and Lachlan. We went out to grab a bite to eat or whatever, and they were playing around, talking crap with each other back and forth. And then the left arm came up on the table. Lachlan and Travis, they started playing around, and Lachlan, he was dominant that day, bro. Granted, it was in a restaurant table or whatever, but definitely made me realize, like, oh shit, Lachlan's got a left also. So wouldn't discredit Lachlan so quick, guys. And the other thing is Lachlan's got this one move, man. He hasn't told me what it is, but he's got some top secret move with that left arm that he's planning on busting out. So beware, guys. Matty Craig, what's your thoughts on this, bro? I know you know Lachlan pretty well. What about Pavlo? What do you think, man?
I think they're both very strong gentlemen. I don't put much faith in what Lachlan was doing with Travis on the table yesterday or whenever, because yesterday I actually had Travis out while I was fishing, and he thought it was cruel when I was doing the catfish. So, it's hard to say. It's a toss up. I'm not going to make a decision. I'm not going to take a guess as to who's going to win the match, because that honestly, it wouldn't be appropriate. But they're both very strong men. They're both, very good arm wrestlers, and I think it's going to be a hell of a match.
Hell yeah. I totally agree with that, guys. And let's move on to the third match, guys. This one is exciting to me, man. We got Lightning Luke Kent. He is coming back. Well, he hasn't gone nowhere. He just won the Arnold's. He did his thing at LA Fit Expo and all. But me and Luke are now collaborating. We're going to be doing a weekly show on YouTube. We're going to start making training videos. We're going to start just getting him active and out there. And, he's a very exciting athlete to watch. He's got a lot to say. He's got a lot of opinions and all. And he's definitely going to be spicing things up. And he's got his hands full Saturday. He is going against a world-class competitor, Eduardo Tete. This dude is just a monster. And let me just tell you guys, before this match, before I set this, I did not know who Eduardo was. Eduardo hit me up and he was telling me that he wanted to get a match at one of my upcoming events and all. I told him about Tulsa. So once I got off the phone, messaging with him, I went in, I typed in his name in YouTube and I put in highlights. And I clicked the highlights and I'm just like, what the fuck? How did I know about this guy? This guy is a friggin' animal. Holy shit. Some of the wins are just next level. So his last one, he had a super match in Connecticut. I believe it was about a year ago. I think Jerry Catterett was reffing for them. And he went against Zaza. And please, guys, listen here. You guys got it. If you haven't seen this match, go over to the YouTube, click in that match, Zaza versus Eduardo Tete. Oh my God. What a frigging war. Back and forth. Unreal. The only way that Eduardo was winning was he had to get it to the strap. You know, I think it was like first round or two, Zaza just flashed right through him. But once Eduardo got to the strap, it was a whole nother match, bro. This shit was just fireworks. And Eduardo got the win that day. And if you guys know Zaza is no joke, world-class athlete. So definitely before you go and make your full out prediction against Luke and giving Luke the win, definitely do your research on Eduardo, man, because it's not so clear cut who's gonna win this match in my eyes. Sam, what do you think, bro? Do you know of Lightning Luke Kin and Eduardo Tete?
Well, I know Luke. I've only ever seen Tete pull Corey Miller, I believe, and that was right-handed. So I don't really know anything about him. So I mean, I'll have to go with Luke, but
Just so you know, so a lot of people compare Luke to Corey Miller and all, and I know there's a couple of matches out there between Eduardo and Corey Miller. In the super match, I believe Corey Miller got the win, but there's also some film out there of Eduardo beating Corey in tournament. So it's not always a one-sided between them two. So definitely check that matches out also.
What happened in that one, Paul? Corey it was tied 3-3. Corey took the win on the first three. Then Eduardo Tete figured out how to catch him inside. Had Tete figured that out from the first match, Tete would have won that super match. I firmly believe that. I will say that.
Wow. And we all know, bro. We all know the level Corey's at. So, this guy Eduardo, bro, he's got what it takes to make a big upset. And I don't know if it's so much of an upset. I just think the North American guys don't know him so much, and everybody knows Luke Kent because Luke Kent's that superstar. He was on Game of Arms, WAL athlete. Everybody knows him, but don't sleep on Eduardo. I'm telling you that right now, guys. Corey, I want to get your thoughts on this, bro.
I've seen I haven't seen Luke pull, but I think I've seen Eduardo pull in Kansas City once, one of my first years, in a round robin there with Bill Logsdon and some of those guys, Noel Nunez. And he was in the finals. I think he got injured. This could have been somebody else, but I think it was him.
Yeah,
but
Nunez was injured and he had to pull off.
Yeah. So it was okay. Yeah, he looked good,
I won
man.
that one.
Yeah, you were in that, dude. Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
But,
okay.
yeah. Man, he I think if he can stop him in a good position, he's got a chance, and Luke's been kind of on fire himself, so pretty excited to see that one. But if I had to pick, man, I don't really know. Just flip a coin for me.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I have no idea what to expect that day, bro. I'm just excited that we got it. We're winning just watching this match. Kane, what's your thoughts, bro? I know you're a Cali boy, so I know you're going to be probably supporting your fellow Cali guy, Luke, but what do you think, bro? Does Eduardo have what it takes to make an upset?
I got to go check out Eduardo. I will say I never really met Luke, but to beat John Dabo, Jamie Sheldon trained me specifically on a few of Luke's techniques to beat him. So I got a little soft spot for Luke.
Okay, nice. Jeff, what's your thoughts on this one, bro?
I only really know the Luke Kent. I've seen him pull a few times. So I'll have to go with him.
And Jeff, we're gonna give you some homework now. I need you to go after this. You're gonna go on to YouTube. You're gonna go to Eduardo Tete, and you're gonna hit highlights, bro.
Okay.
And then you might change your mind. We'll talk about it this weekend when we see each other. See what you think, bro.
All right.
Ricky, another fellow Cali guy. Who you going with, bro?
Honestly, this is a day of situation kind of thing because I pulled them both, and honestly, Luke Kent is very versatile. He'll feel comfortable in one spot, then switch right over to another and feel good there. Whereas Eduardo Tete is a brick wall. You hit his spot and there ain't going past it like at all. So If Luke hits right, then he's got it. But if Eduardo catches right and digs deep, then he's got it. So it'll be day of whoever gets to their spot first.
Roman, what are you thinking, bro? Is this gonna be, if it stops, Eduardo gets the win? If it don't, Luke's gonna flash right through him?
I think you're right, Paul. And to what I've heard from other guys, that just because they don't know who Eduardo is, I think he was in the sport before Luke even started, I believe, and he has world titles, and so he is the veteran out there. I don't know if it will give him any edge over Luke, because he's pretty one-sided puller. Eduardo is, so he will be seeking that strap and hook Luke, and I have no doubt if the match goes into the hook, Eduardo will be the winner. So no matter what, Luke has to stay away from that strap and hook. So it almost feels like Luke is gonna get couple wins. So Luke will be winning until Eduardo will figure out how to hook him. And if it's gonna be sooner, Eduardo might be a winner with 1 or 2 losses. But if Luke will be quick enough and not let Eduardo to figure out what to do, then Luke is gonna be a winner.
One thing I gotta say, from being one of Luke Kent's training partners, the one thing that a lot of people don't know is the strength of his hand. I tell everybody it's probably one of the strongest hands pound for pound in arm wrestling. It's just so impressive. And when I tell people this, they look at me like I'm crazy, until you train with Luke. So let me just give you an example. We train at my house. We got all the Rogue bumper plates and all, and we'll get the team over here and we all do our lift and all, and we compare our numbers. Well, Luke just goes over to the 55-pound bumper plates, which, if you guys know what those Rogue, how wide those things are, it is insane. Now, nobody in their right mind would even think of trying this. Well, Luke will be in conversation with you, talking with us, and all of a sudden he just takes this thing and he just starts flipping it up in the air and just catching it. And we're all just like, what the fuck? How the hell did you just do that, bro? Like, it is just nuts. And now, mind you, a couple of the other guys on the team, we got a kid, Israel Chavez, 290 pounds, just a monster. This guy just crazy with the numbers. He puts up the same kind of numbers as Todzilla on the pulleys and side control, side pressure and all this. He can't even do this, bro. And Luke makes this look so damn easy. And I even had Travis over at the house, and I was telling Travis about it. And, Travis always takes the 45-pound plates and he throws them up and all that. Bro, we went over to the 55-pound bumper. Bro, it's like, 2.5 of the 45 in width. Bro, he couldn't even fuck with it. So just so you guys understand, the level of Luke's hand is just crazy. So that might have a big factor in it, So we'll see how that all plays out Saturday. But I'm really excited about this match. Really can't wait to see how it all turns out. And I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more of Luke Kent, guys. Luke is out there going to be making a lot of noise. He's got a lot of strong opinions. He likes to call people out. He just had a little incident with, did you guys see where Giannis was pulling Corey Miller? And right before that match, Bob Brown went and made a video. And Bob Brown said in the video, I don't think anybody under, I think it was 200 pounds in the United States could touch Corey Miller. Well, I get a phone call from Luke right after that, and he is pissed. He's like, bro, this fucking guy, what is he smoking? I will smoke Corey Miller. Yo, bro, I want you to set this match up. Let's make this happen. I'm willing to bet some money on it. So I'm like, all right, what are we talking here, bro? Like, how confident are you? He's like, yo, I'll put up $5,000. Let's make this match happen. Oh, so I was just like, my eyes just opened up. I'm like, bada bing, bada boom. We got to look into this now. So I hit up Corey and, I said, yo, dude, Luke didn't like that statement Bob put out there and all. And, he's looking to throw $5,000 at you and everything. So, Corey's like, dude, I don't got that kind of money to burn and all. And, So, I just laid it out there and I was just like, well, let's see what happens this next week and coming up and all. And maybe you could go and talk to Bob Brown and, Bob Brown might want to back you. He really strongly feels that you're the best under 200 pounds. Let's see if this happens. So, there's going to be a lot of action coming up. I'm really curious to see how Luke does against Eduardo. But, yeah, expect a lot coming from Luke Kent, bro. He's coming to make his name out there again.